How's it going? Welcome to the early morning stream. It's never usually this early, but first view anyway. Yeah. I do appreciate it. Even coming up at this time of the day. Wait, I think I've seen you before, actually. You usually show around this time, don't you? Yeah. No, the urgent quest is still going on. That's absolutely wild. But I forgot how quick it was. I mean, I didn't choose the important one, just the quick one. Yep, owl. Oh, okay, an owl. Yeah, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to achieve one of the more important goals of this game. Getting my hands on this augment right here. Where's it at? That's not it. Okay, well, actually you can't find it in here. This right here. I think I need it. Oh boy, I need a lot more. You said you were farming in an earlier video. Oh yes, I was. Cause this augment is taking quite a while to get. I need 30 more pieces. And how much does it cost here? Has anyone even sold the thing? Let's see. I have a bit of time to show off. The price dipped down a little bit, but as you can see, it costs an arm and a leg to get your hands on this thing early. But hell, some people might just go for the this route instead, selling this, just this, and you can get these almost once per game if you have the boosters. I like finding all the red rings and emeralds in Sonic. It's grind. Oh my gosh, I do remember that little thingy. I don't think I even did that in Sonic Frontiers. And they had multiple type of objectives. Oh boy. What did this have, by the way? I just realized that. It has a 200%. And this mine should be at 300%. Right? And I get the other few from the other players. I also get it from whatchamacallit. I forgot to eat food. Yeah, I know, game. I know. I forgot to eat, to get the food boost and to get my extra 10%. It's absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. This grind will last for about an hour, at least as long as the boost things, and one of the main reasons why I also stream this game too, just to keep a track of time. Like, I don't want to lose track of time when I'm playing this game. We certainly can't do that. But I can't guarantee that I'll stream this early. Only on certain days. Oh, it's her. She can move around. Alright, that should be enough. Back to the grind. Gotta switch to a force class. Let's see. That was actually the most important thing of them all. Oh, and maybe finding a few more Alliance members. Is there anyone online? There is one. Playing the original PSL. Well, I can't touch him then. Not that there's anything wrong with it. As I've told someone before, it's the better game. Problem is, if I go up to the better game, you think I'm going to be touching this game anytime soon? No. Because that's exactly what will happen. it will get abandoned so quickly. Especially when I know where I'm going and get all the boosts I need. Because make no mistake, even the first game is guilty of it. They'll give you those boosts, and those boosts will be substantial. Because that's catch-up gear. They want you to experience the story as quickly as you can. Not that I want to rush the game as quickly as I can. I certainly don't want to do that. I guess. Wait, I have to guess the loading screen. Yeah, that's the loading screen. Well, already showed a person, looks like. Wrong thingy. Ugh. 337. Alright, let's see how this works. Now I'm the class I'm supposed to be. Or this is subclass. I can just hold the button down and just keep spraying everything. There's a lot of microtransactions. Are there a lot of microtransactions? Yes, there are a lot of microtransactions in this game. Yes, there are. But there is ways around it. It just requires someone else to pay for you in your place. That's what it requires. So if some nut job is willing to sell off their spoils after paying real money, then you don't have to pay a dime. I used to play Genshin Impact, and there was a lot of them. Well, being a single-player game, I could understand. I wasn't really sure exactly how they were going to get their money, but it definitely had to. Yeah, Genshin Impact. You know, I haven't touched that game in a while. It'd be interesting to try it again. I only played it like for a little bit. Maybe I should have gave it a shot, another shot. Of course, I had to uninstall this game to try it out. At least there was another one. There was a bunch of games. It was called, the company was made by Yoho Universe or something like that. Anyway, the short version is that not the worst thing ever. Yeah, I think they made about, what, 3 or 4 by now? It's kind of funny thinking about it. But hey, I guess people like their anime waifus. I wonder how many people even understand what the term waifu is. Because some, it may not apply to some. This reminds me of the Final Fantasy 14 and 15. It's just the same kind of battle system. Oh yeah, action-based battle system. But hey, there are other games that are kind of like Genshin Impact, but don't rely on microtransactions. One of them is my favorite, actually. I think it was called Dragon Quest Heroes. Not the RPG version. Well, not the MMO version, but there's like an action one. I had about, what, 4,000 hours on that thing? Maybe one day when I get a subscription, I'll show it again. Gotta find some players, though. I mean, I know there's some French player playing it right now. He just got past a particularly difficult boss fight that most casuals can't get past. But he's gonna run into a massive roadblock because he doesn't understand how power works in that game. And I don't blame him by any. The game doesn't particularly explain what power looks like. Because you figure, well, what you have is just enough to beat the story mode. Yeah, they made Pokemon games recently on Switch and I didn't like it. Oh, I beat the story and everything. I prefer the turn-based one. Yeah, the problem with action ones is that it causes exploits and stuff. But speaking of exploits, though, one of my favorite games just come on sale. Maybe it's time I finally throw down maybe just a little bit of money just to show off an old school game I used to like back in the day, which was Grandia. Boy, that was quite the game back in the day for me. Back in my Dreamcast childhood. Because my old copy doesn't work anymore. Hope this thing kills it in time. And it just barely makes it. Be nice to run into a stacked team for once, though. Instead of a bunch of randoms. Oh well, I'm stuck with the team that I have. Oh yeah, let's see, when did I stop? I stopped playing Pokemon around, honestly, at the Diamond and Pearl sagas. So, Generation 4. And I never looked back. Good thing I never did, too. It wasn't worth it. Most people would agree. Like 5, I heard they did some crazy stuff in 5. Whether that never ends, have they lost their mind? They let a freaking Toad basically rule the metagame. And water Pokemon became the most dangerous Pokemon there ever existed. Because they were already pretty damn useful. Having access to Surf, you know, an HM. Which is super common, by the way. And almost anything could use Surf. It's like, come on, guys. I guess we can't all treat them the same and stuff, but still. Watching someone else. Oh, okay. I don't know, I just can't look at Pokemon the same way anymore. Like I said, I might go back to the old generation. Sure, I'll never go back to Generation 1 because of how buggy it was. But I'll still play, whatchamacallit. They actually killed me. I think I can turn it back on. Just a small time loss, that's all it is. I got hit by every single hit, too. Usually I can be just above the ground where he doesn't hit me multiple times like that. Now this fight's taking a bit longer than it should have now. Oops. The HMs, oh yeah, so stop playing at Pokemon Platinum. They were the darker days. I'll have some yet. I mean, the thing about HMs, it wasn't the worst thing in the world, in my opinion. They just needed, just the moves just needed to be better, really, to fix the issue. I mean, a bunch of fan games fix the issues, like making cut into a bug move. You know how powerful? Like, let's actually, what was old generation's cut? Now I have to look that up. Pokemon Gen 1 cut. How powerful was it? Because the short version is, had it been a bug move of some sort, it might have been used. Oh, it's a 50 base move. Imagine a freaking 50 base bug move. That would have changed a lot of things. People, oh wow, I got 2 of them. You really got to run up there with a booster. A 100 one and nothing less. Let's see, deposit. No remake yet. But hey, I guess we can't keep going back and just making Pokemon, the first Pokemon better, right? Can't do that. Nah, can't do that. You gotta go to the 4 ones. I mean, what, they had 3 chances to keep remaking Pokemon. 3 chances. What did they do? They gave us this Pokemon Go thing, which I guess was cute. We got to play a 2-player Pokemon game, but, you know, no double battles, just 2 against 1. I have a brilliant... Oh, you poor thing. You have the biggest scam in, almost in Pokemon history. I mean, let's be real here. To make them, they thought it was a good idea to not, you know, what was it, Platinum? Yeah, to not make the game the Platinum version. Just make it like the old Diamond and Pearl ones. Like, what are y'all thinking? It was such a backwards thing, still fun. Well, you know, I'll put it to you like this. I know some people say don't bash other people's games and stuff like that, but I think you deserve better. That's what I want to say. You deserve better than Brilliant Diamond. It should have been just straight up one version, Brilliant Platinum. Plain and simple. Did nobody be embarrassed when they actually spoke of it? What other HM moves there were? Let's see. Pokemon Gen 1 HM moves. Yeah, show me that list. Aside from here we go. I mean, Fly could have been... Could you imagine the power of a Fly being a one-turn move? Why haven't they done that yet? Make Fly into a one-turn move. Strength could have been a fighting move. There are just so many decisions they could have made. And Flash is actually a lot more known than you think it would be. Being able to drop someone's accuracy. And forcing the switch. It would have put Mewtwo in check. Alright, there's still no good ghost moves, except for Lick. What a tough decision. You know, like, making room for those moves. I mean, we obviously can't save them all. I mean, a couple of stuff would just have to be changed. Ghost and Ice were my favorite types. Well, let's see, you just mentioned Scarlet and stuff, so I can understand they're 2 offensive types. So I can respect that decision. Let's see, and that makes me think about what kind of favorite type that I have. I mean, I'd be pretty cheap to say that it would be a Psychic type. I mean, they did have all the boast, all the power. It's very natural. Hey, tell me about it. Oh, my nature. Alright, Pokemon had natures too. Like, absolutely phenomenal. But really changed things up. Now, what they could have done away with is IVs. They wanted Pokemon to be slightly unique from each other. Statistically. And they go through a world of infinite grinding. Red line, we are in wow, we're in first place. That's pretty cool that we're in first place. I believe in ghosts and spirituals and like cold weather. Oh yeah, I'm about to spit me some cold water too on Saturday. When it happens, it's gonna be funny. I just hope everyone's gonna be ready for the cold weather. I'll be building myself a snow woman. Instead of a snowman. And probably post it on social media and see what happens. It'll be just as funny as you think it'll be. Just a couple of extra snowballs. I'm originally from the Aaron P-A-L-Y and Lake Effect Snow. Okay. Interesting. I forgot one enemy. I hate when one enemy just slips away. Now he's really far away, okay. I hate this little thing with legs on it. 2, 3. Will this thing die in time, I wonder? No time for this thing. Is there a reward for first place? Well, the reward is time. It is the most laziest answer I can give you. But there is a hidden mechanic. There is figuring out how much DPS... Well, actually, you're not going to really truly understand the mechanic too well unless, of course, you're going in there with an already ready team. Well, the opportunity to get an augment that you need in order to make, you know, the resources. Yeah, there's plenty of resources from here. I actually tolerate this mission in particular because it offers a certain type of augment that's hard to come by. Well, I mean not too hard, but it's really more of a matter of you can get your hands on it. Like, honestly, I could wait. I could wait like a 1 week, like on the 27th or something, and then come back and get this nonsense. But instead, I choose to play the game now. So I gotta see now the game wants me to put a lot of boost in it, items, just to get this little rare augment, so I can finally make the most important augment of all. And we'll see if it sells money, honestly. I'm curious. Because we might have the money, but not the patience. Oh, it's time-based like Pokemon with berries. Yeah, you could say that. But it gets better, but being an MMO, things get better as time progresses. Something gets more and more easier to acquire after some time. Luckily no one left this UQ, because we've had some cases of people leaving the UQ and then certain lanes falling behind. I mean, it's kind of funny that this lane, there's one lane, look at that one lane, the yellow lane has the less percentage. Giant laser. Or sometimes in certain Pokemon will appear at certain times. Oh yeah, what was it, weather base? I mean, that started happening around in Gen 2, honestly. That was cute. Hasn't broken yet. That's just busted open already. That thing's not cracked yet. So you have to wait for certain missions. Not anymore, actually. Thankfully, I don't. Because this limited time quest is quite literally have ruined all the other quests that you could possibly have in this game. Even though some people might still go back to the Alta realm to grind there, because they want something continuous instead of having to keep going back and back into the, whatchamacallit, into the menus. Oh, now I'm high enough. Okay. Before I wasn't high enough to dodge that. Managed to get the heal off. You said you were updating or coming soon, or a patch. The 27th, yes. That's when it's coming again. But well, I'm also crossing my fingers for whatchamacallit in February. I am crossing my fingers and hoping this game actually allows certain things to reappear back into the loot pool, as it would save time. All I need is a particular few augments here and there, LC augments, and everyone will feel better. But for now, we're stuck doing this. They can just make the bonehead decision to not release certain LC augments in addition to counteract the free gear issue. I've made a couple of separate videos about this game, about the gear being just a little bit too powerful. I mean, with some math, I come out on top just a little bit, but some people have made some funny decisions that weren't funny in the long run. Like, they were kind of ha-ha type of funny, like, how could you? Into looking back at it and thinking to myself, this may not be a half-bad idea, but he still could have done it a bit better. When it comes to augmenting and stuff like that, they all make season updates or events. Yes, they do. They actually have a little roadmap that you could take a look at on Reddit. Turnover, and it's like, is that a good one? It's close. It's still missing something. But honestly, I'm ready for a change in augments. I think I might do that. Yes, it's about time that I finally work on something different. In fact, I think I'll do it on stream right now, actually. How much time do I still have? A lot of time, actually. I gotta look inside here real quick. In my premium storage, because I'm a premium player. I have, how many days do I have left? Ooh, just about 5 days left. It's Valentine's Day. Yeah, it makes it one. I don't even know if I'll be playing this game in Valentine's Day. I'll probably be long gone. Long gone. I have exactly 35. I think this person is new. They must have just joined. Interesting. Alright, and there's also this. I mean, I assume my boss is already doing this, but, now, let me focus on me real quick. I need to go grab this augment, the EX augment stuff that I have been saving up for a while. And I think I can handle it now. Gotta make sure I pick the right one. Let's see. I'll go ahead and trash these because these have no reason being here. Alright. Going back to Marvel Versus. Oh, yeah. I'll be going back to all the little silly Versus games that most people have known me before. Of course, after playing all those Versus games, made me realize that I can't actually maintain the idea of constantly playing that game, at least, even for an hour, every single day was a bit much. Because it was just that constant worry of having to just, fighting an opponent that I have no idea they're going to be about. Sure, I have my friends and stuff like that I could possibly rely on, and I use that term loosely. It can get to you, man. It reminds me of a certain YouTuber who spent most of their time trying to play fighting games all the time and realizing, wow, this really is pretty rough to do it every single day. Why wouldn't they constantly crash out and make a bunch of racial slurs and stuff like that against their own people? You probably know who I'm talking about, by the way, because there's very people that fit that description, by the way. But hey, it makes content. The whole gamer rage is always funny. There's no doubt about that. Did I save now? Oh boy, I really can't find it, huh? It's a locked item, that's for sure. I wish the powers so on PS4 and PS5 was the same version of the Dreamcast and the PSP version. Well, on one hand it is. The difference between those versions is just that one definitely had the single player content, but then you have to also go and constantly do the little game mode over and over and over and over again just to get equipment. And in this day and age, you could obviously find the equipment, but a lot of it was RNG. You had to play the game on max difficulty, by the way. Like, you obviously remember the grind that we had to go through back in the day. So you didn't have everything. You had to earn everything. Not that there's anything inherently wrong, but they just wanted to take the grind out of it. I could understand that from that extent. And funny enough, they did keep one of the more important things in Power Stone, that yes, you can shockingly play 2-player on arcade on online, as I have one rare video of that, of playing 2-player co-op arcade mode. So that's still possible. So I'm thankful they have that. But the other stuff, keeping the grind, they could definitely remove the grind, for sure. You might think you want it, but you know, not really. As there was still some RNG behind that stuff. You know, having Pride visit your shop from time to time, who will either take some stuff or not. What was this now? PPSSPP. But now I can use the cheat so I can't die in adventure mode. Oh, right, in adventure, that's what it's called, adventure mode. Thank you for reminding me of the name of the mode, adventure mode. Where the heck is this item at? Not it. I think how it locks some stuff and I can't find it. But I know how to find it. It's a locked item. I think this is it right here. It'll be hard to go back once I do this, but like I said, I'm ready for a different feel. I didn't even remember how to explain this perfectly. Let's see, because there's gonna be other people who don't know how to add EX augments without using a ticket. Only problem is that if I lose my data when I get a new phone, can't figure out how to copy it to my SD card, and there are no way to upload my data to the cloud service. There might be a way, possibly. Did I grab the item? Let's see. Okay, it's right here. It's locked, that's why, okay. I have to unlock it because of course I do. Unlock it. Save data. Shoot, now that I think about it, I think Power Stone actually has... Oh wait, it was the first Power Stone that had the UMDs. You remember those back in the day, the little visual memory cards. Boy, I still have my UMD sitting on top of my desk right now. With a copy of the, oh yes, UMVs. I said UMD, didn't I? Yeah, UMVs. Thanks for correcting me, by the way. And so, Fortune Sun. Yeah, this is the one I wanted. Every time I heal, I get a boost. It's HP stays high. I'm going to actually do the math behind this. It's just 2 factors. This one's at a 5 too. Am I missing something here? Let's see. This gives me 2. Yeah, okay, this gives me 2. On the Dreamcast, they were a little too, These like memory cards, and they display on the buttons. Okay. Oh, okay. You know, I just realized I do heal every time I do the little blocking animation, so I am keeping this actually. So I think it's worth it. Of course, it drops it to 5.25. Of course you would, you silly game. What are my other options here? I have to compare my numbers. There's this right here, which is 5.5. I have a burning sensation. This gives me up to 7, if we're including the extra boost. And this was this is standard one, just for healing. But I couldn't find any batteries for the that made a loud sound when saving or something. Visual memory cards. Really? Because I have like I guess before I left my job, I got a bunch of these watch batteries. A bunch of them. That would last me for a whole year's worth of it. If I really wanted to just go to work, whip the thing out, and someone asking me, what the hell is that? It's not a Game Boy, and it's not a PSP. So what is it? I might do that, actually. You know, thanks for the reminder. I could see myself going to work and, oh wait, I can't really turn the game off, actually, once I do it. But that'd be something to do at work. Just whip this tiny little handheld thing and playing Child's Adventure. Because I made damn sure I got a clean, crisp copy of Sonic Adventure. Because that, now when we're talking about grinding and stuff like that, now that was worth it. Oh my goodness. Just being able to grind in Sonic Adventure 1 to get the little animals and actually care about where you go to, you mod your 3DS. I have not. And the reason I have not yet, because I feel like I have everything I need. If I ever mod, I'll mod it for a, I'll mod my 3DS when I get a new, when I get a new 3DS, then I'll mod it. Because I'll basically just get, like, what, 2 to 3 games really on it. Because there's very specific things I want for it. Because I mostly use my 3DS for drawing, actually. Now that you mention it. Okay, I did the math, and it turns out that this is slightly better. They were expensive now. Alright, yeah, because the price jumped up all of a sudden. And I think it was before Traffics. I guess that's what they call it, Traffics? Alright. Sorry about the delay, I had to actually do the math behind that. Every decision is very important. Nah. What happened there? Okay, I want to 3DS. Yeah, I have a 2DS. And I got a 2DS because I got tired of messing with hinges, by the way. Like, no more hinges, please. So what did I do again? I went to all augment transfer. I went to click my favorite weapon. I went to click the weapon I want to transfer over to. I'm going to say yes. There's no other stuff to it. There's no sacrificing nothing. And here it goes. No more burning HP anymore. It's going to feel great now. I'm no longer of a burning sensation. A new type of sensation where I can heal myself. And I know I can keep my HP up high. Alright. I can do this now. Might as well buy something out of her shop. Because it did get refreshed not too long ago. What's worth it? Let's see. I have to go based on my numbers. According to this, I need a few more Lux Halfinellis. There. I'm sure she were, you woman. My battle power went down. Okay, hold on a second. Something's wrong here. $384. What's going on here? Am I going crazy? My battle power went down all of a sudden, and my power went down too. I have all my equipment, and somehow it just led from hold on. The number went down so badly too all of a sudden. I know I'm not kidding. I mean, I know I'm not hallucinating here. I was hitting 530 or something, and now I'm this number. What's going on? No. I just... Uh-oh. That's what happened. I think I just killed myself. That's what happened. I just killed myself on camera. Just now. Like, right on camera I killed myself. Oh, man. I mean... I gotta repeat this process because something's off here. I really think I just killed myself badly. Like, I really don't have anything. That's a horrible mistake, by the way. You should sell something off. No, look, you don't understand. I basically, there is a way out, kind of, but I basically killed myself right now. Pretty badly. Like, my number just went down all of a sudden, and, maybe I didn't understand what was going on just now. For some reason I said all augments. So I'm going to try to repeat the process again because, I mean, it shouldn't happen this way, right? I feel like there was no warning or something whatsoever to prevent this from happening. I sat there all that time trying to figure out what I was doing, and next thing you know, my power goes so low that I just can't even bother doing this right now. I just can't. There's literally no going back. I can't even sell the weapon or anything like that. I just... I have to unlock a few things. Oh boy. It's really bad, by the way. Really badly. This is the worst mistake I've actually made in this game in a long time, actually. The worst mistake I've ever made. What, I should have just said EX augments? Because you have to be very careful about this sort of thing. I feel like there should have been some sort of warning to keep this from happening. And not the items. So what was I doing wrong here? I gotta get into the item. Oh, I just happen to have an well, it's not even an emergency, it's just... I went to here, I did this, and all I did was this. Then there was, I should have done the other one. I should have did this. No, I should have backed up. EX augment transfer. To do this, which goes into this, and that was what I was supposed to do. What extreme difference. I don't think there is, there's no safety net behind that or something. Oh, was there a safety net? Was there really a safety net? What time is it right now? killed. There's no recovery behind this sort of thing. There were too many resources behind this to like go back from this. No. Like whatsoever. There's no recovery behind this. I think it's dead. The game is dead now because of a mistake I made that I can't go back on. This is actually, and not that I say it's karma from another person who I tried to help and stuff like that, who got rid of their free-to-play gear, because truth be told, once you got rid of your free-to-play gear, you were basically, you were out of the gene pool. You're basically operating in a wheelchair at that point. Really, you were. You were dead. Completely, utterly dead. Well, quitting the game now wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. But people do like crash outs. It's just that mine's a bit different. I wouldn't give up on the game. Well, this is a, like I said, this isn't just a single mistake. This is a substantial, huge mistake that's extremely costly. Very, very costly. Like, I don't care that, you know, there might be a way out or something like that. I would have to, we'll put it to you like this. I should quit the game now and come back to the game in July. That's what should happen. Just come back in July where more free-to-play stuff is, because the only thing this is good for now is just using it as a material now, because I can't believe all of a sudden that I just didn't pay attention. I'm sitting here looking at it, and I don't know, what streaming really made a difference? It's kind of even hard to even try to articulate, because I forget the mistake I made. And people can make this mistake. And I tried to articulate this at one point. And now I see how bad it is. Like, this is really bad. I know I didn't help by distracting you. No, I kept looking at it. I just didn't understand it. And I've bashed this game before about not explaining stuff, by the way. Like, there really should have been some degree of a safety net. Something. Some little marker that says, hey, don't do this. Somehow, some way. I kind of even don't want to mess around with this just to show something off, because that's kind of important too. Let's see, harmonizer. Alright, but there is one other thing I can do. Like, I am essentially done with the game, actually, because of that mistake. So instead of crashing out, we're going to cash out. That is the only thing that could actually happen at this very point. I mean, you could just report the bug. Oh no, this is, I mean, sure, it's on camera. It really is. But I'm not going to rely on a company. I mean, this is the same company that thought it was a good idea to get all this free-to-play stuff. And you know what they're going to say? Mess with the free-to-play stuff. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say it, and they wouldn't be entirely wrong for it, too. I mean, I've been looking for excuses, you know, and excuses and stuff to leave this game early. And I think I just found one. So we're going to just sell all this off now. Well, after having your money, of course, they don't care. Yeah. They can't address every single issue. Like I said, I want to repeat this so bad just to see, like... I just want to repeat this so bad, I just realized, because I was so close, by the way. I was so close to 5,000 battle power. I really was. I'll write my tickets. I could do that again. But don't worry, I'm sure nobody will notice that I'm gone. One, two. You could try complaining. Listen, it's just, there are just some things you just can't complain about, by the way. Really. Like, I wouldn't have this issue. This issue would almost be fixed if it was just LC augment type of thing. That's the thing. Like, if they finally bring the stronger LC augments, maybe this is recoverable. But this isn't recoverable right now. Like, I've lost a huge chunk of my power just now. Right on camera. Over a simple mistake in not understanding the mechanics. And I've been teaching people for quite some time about this. Like a whole bunch. It's cheaper and you don't have to pay bots and stuff. And I know, it's just... We just gotta get this over with. Let's see. I'm gonna run some math real quick. How desperate are these people? Let's see, so we already know this worth is about, how much is this worth? Okay, how was it worth with, stuff like this? Okay, so, that's cute and all. But I want to make more money than that. We're talking, it's like a 10, let's just flat out say it's a 10 million. Really, it's a 10 million. Just bots running algorithms and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just, sometimes you're a small little fish, you know, you really can't just do that sort of thing. The best thing you can do in life is just cut your losses. That's the best thing to do. It's the only decent, smart thing to do. Cut your losses, because it's just not gonna work. I know when I effed up. I mean, I just know when I did. But some people don't understand that problem. I'm just glad that there was only one person affected by my me effing up. And we'll do this for a sale. We'll say about just double the amount. I don't care anymore. Really, a patience 9. Oh, hold on a second. But it's a 5 though, so fine. I'll go and scroll down and see. Let's see. Is it really worth that much? What's the let's see. The cheapest one is 95, so that's that. But times are changing. Yeah. Sometimes times are changing, and maybe this was just meant to happen. Maybe I was just meant to just F up this badly and just not worry. Let's see. So, what's the math behind that? Now I just want to get my math taken care of now at this very point. But there is one other thing I can do though to calm my nerves. It's just getting away from this game for right now. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see, so 95. Calculator, 95 times. How many do you need? Like, let's just say 6. And add 2 zeros. Is that right? Let's see, for a 5 you need about 3, let's see, so 1, get the first one on the base, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So times 10 or something like that, just times 10. So 95 times 10. Oops. To the clock. 95 times 10. It's actually a bargain. So the most realistic thing to sell it for is about this much. Worth a lot more. We'll say about another 250 there. There. Oh, and one last thing, so you know for sure that I'm actually done with the game too. The most critically important thing. We'll see how long Homeboy actually even noticed something like this. There. Well, if you can't get any credit on PSN, yeah, I honestly I just want to quit the game right now, that's all.